Everybody is looking for answers about time. But what exactly time? Is it a river flowing in one direction? Or could it be something far more complex, perhaps even a dimension we can manipulate? Join me as we embark on a thrilling expedition into the heart of 8 mind-bending time paradoxes. We'll delve into scenarios where cause and effect are entangled, the future might influence the past, and the universe itself seems to play tricks on our understanding of time's passage. From the mind of Einstein to the philosophical puzzles that have haunted thinkers for centuries, we'll unravel the threads of each paradox, exploring their implications and marveling at the sheer wonder of the unknown. Buckle up, fellow travelers of time and space, for our adventure is about to begin. If you enjoy this kind of topic, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest video. Let's begin our journey. Imagine, if you will, the ability to journey back in time. Now, picture yourself standing face to face with your grandfather before your parents were even a glimmer in his eye. The power to alter history rests in your hands. But what if you were to take an action so drastic, so irreversible, that it could unravel the very fabric of your existence? This, my friends, is the crux of the grandfather paradox. If the grandfather never had children, then one of the traveler's parents wouldn't exist, and consequently neither would the traveler. But if the time traveler never existed, how could they have journeyed back in time to commit the act that erased their own existence? This paradox grapples with the fundamental principles of causality. One proposed resolution lies in the concept of parallel universes or alternate timelines. Perhaps by altering the past, the time traveler doesn't erase their own timeline, but instead diverges onto a different path, creating a separate reality. The grandfather paradox compels us to confront the mind-boggling possibilities of time travel. Our next stop on this temporal expedition brings us to a paradox as perplexing as it is intriguing: the bootstrap paradox. Picture this. A renowned composer mysteriously receives the score for what will become their most celebrated symphony. Years later, a time traveler arrives at the composer's doorstep, claiming to be a devoted fan from the future. But here's the twist. The traveler carries with them a copy of the very same score. The composer makes a fateful decision, accepting the score and passing it off as their own. The symphony becomes a masterpiece, echoing through generations, until it eventually inspires the time traveler to journey back and deliver the score to the composer in the first place. The origin of the symphony becomes a mystery, a closed temporal loop with no discernible beginning or end. The bootstrap paradox challenges us to reconsider our linear understanding of time. Perhaps, within the grand tapestry of the cosmos, there exist loops and eddies, places where time folds in on itself. Fasten your seatbelts, fellow explorers, as we venture into the realm of Einstein's theory of relativity with the twin paradox. This thought experiment illustrates the mind-bending concept of time dilation, the idea that time is not absolute, but rather relative to the observer's frame of reference. Imagine two identical twins, equally curious about the cosmos. One twin, an intrepid astronaut, embarks on a high-speed journey through space, while the other twin remains on Earth. According to Einstein's theory of special relativity, time slows down for objects moving at speeds approaching the speed of light. As our astronaut twin hurtles through the cosmos, their clock, from the perspective of the Earth-bound twin, appears to tick slower. When the astronaut twin returns to Earth, they find their Earth-bound sibling significantly older. The twin paradox has been experimentally verified using atomic clocks flown on high-speed jets. The implications of this paradox extend far beyond the realm of theoretical physics. Our exploration of time's enigmas now leads us to a paradox as intricate as a carefully crafted time loop, the Predestination Paradox. This paradox delves into the unsettling possibility that our actions, even those seemingly driven by free will, might be predetermined by events in our future. Imagine a time traveler who stumbles upon a journal detailing their own life, including the very journey they are about to undertake. The journal describes in detail how the traveler will venture back in time, driven by a desire to prevent a catastrophic event. However, upon arriving in the past, the traveler's actions inadvertently set in motion the very chain of events they were trying to prevent. The Predestination Paradox forces us to confront the unsettling possibility that time might be a closed loop, with the future influencing the past just as surely as the past shapes the future. Prepare to engage your rational minds, fellow truth seekers, as we delve into the fascinating realm of decision theory with Newcomb's paradox. This thought experiment presents a perplexing scenario that challenges our understanding of free will, prediction, and the very nature of rational choice. Imagine yourself presented with two boxes, one transparent, containing $1,000, and the other opaque, its contents hidden from view. You are told that a highly accurate predictor has placed either $1 million or nothing at all in the opaque box, based on their prediction of your choice. If the predictor anticipates you'll choose both boxes, they will leave the opaque box empty. However, if they predict you'll only select the opaque box, they will fill it with the $1 million reward. Newcomb's paradox exposes a fundamental conflict between two seemingly rational approaches to decision-making: expected utility maximization and strategic dominance. Our quest to unravel the mysteries of time now leads us to a paradox that delves into the very essence of existence itself, the Ontological Paradox. This philosophical head-scratcher grapples with the question of origins, particularly when it comes to objects or information that seem to exist without a discernible beginning point in time. Imagine, for instance, a blueprint for a revolutionary new invention. As you trace the lineage of this blueprint, you discover that it was inspired by an earlier design, which in turn was based on an even older concept. The chain of influence seems to extend infinitely backward in time, with no clear origin point for the idea itself. The ontological paradox challenges our intuition that everything must have a beginning. Our penultimate stop on this journey through time's twists takes us from the depths of philosophical inquiry to the vast expanse of the cosmos with the Fermi Paradox. This paradox ponders the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of concrete evidence to support their existence. The universe is incomprehensibly vast, teeming with billions of stars, many of which are orbited by planets located within the habitable zone. Given the sheer scale of the universe and the immense timescales involved, it seems statistically improbable that we are alone. Yet, despite decades of searching for extraterrestrial intelligence, we have yet to find any definitive proof of life beyond Earth. Several hypotheses attempt to explain this discrepancy. Perhaps intelligent life is exceedingly rare, or maybe civilizations technologically advanced enough to reach us are also wise enough to avoid contact. Our final stop on this temporal odyssey brings us to a paradox that underpins our very experience of reality: the arrow of time. This paradox grapples with the fundamental question of why time seems to flow unidirectionally, from the past through the present and into the future. At the microscopic level, the interactions between particles are, for the most part, time-symmetrical. Yet in our everyday experience, time marches forward with unwavering certainty. We remember the past, but not the future. We age, accumulate experiences, and witness the irreversible march of entropy, the tendency for systems to move from order to disorder. The arrow of time, it seems, points resolutely towards the future, even if the fundamental laws governing the universe show no such preference. Physicist Arthur Eddington suggested that the arrow of time might be linked to the concept of entropy. As we conclude our journey through these mind-bending paradoxes, it's clear that time, far from being a simple linear progression, is a multifaceted jewel, sparkling with mysteries yet to be unraveled. We've encountered scenarios where cause and effect intertwine, the future seemingly influences the past, and the universe itself seems to play tricks on our understanding of time's passage. These paradoxes, while challenging our intuitions, serve as a powerful reminder of the vastness of the unknown. They urge us to question our assumptions, to embrace the limits of our current understanding, and to approach the universe with a sense of wonder and humility. What are your thoughts on these temporal enigmas? Share your insights in the comments below. If you enjoyed this thought-provoking discussion, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest video. Thanks for watching and engaging with us. See you on our next journey.